Good morning, good afternoon. There's nobody in the room right now, but wherever you're at, good morning, good afternoon. Fuck, it look like a scruff ass tonight. Whew. Hey, what's up, Uberman Tampa? How you doing this morning? Or I should say afternoon. Shit. Sorry, guys, if I look like scruff, man. I just fucking woke up, so I've been trying to do these hit when it's the best time to do some of these live streams and where I can get more people in the room to say what's up and hello and all that good shit. Plus, I saw a couple of videos today when I woke up that I wanted to touch on a little bit. So, trying to get those eats orders. Yeah. Hey, Alamo Dan, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Thanks for showing up. Like I said, just saying, I'm trying to see if I can get more people in the room and trying to hit when it's the best time to do some of these lives. Plus, I saw a couple of videos. I want to do a real quick live on it. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep them a little bit shorter because those 3 hours be knocking them up out. To be honest with you. Hey, GC, Jim, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for showing up. Appreciate anybody that jumps up in here. I appreciate that very much. So, hey, Fred, what's up? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Bam? How you doing, man? Appreciate everybody showing up. Yeah, I wanted to discuss a couple of videos that I saw. The first one I'm going to start is the one that Gio touched on with that fucking kid. That there's no oversaturation. Yeah, that kid's a fucking... That kid right now is... you guys know normally I don't like talk shit about people and shit like that. But yeah, some of his shit is starting to just get fucking retarded. Yeah, there's no oversaturation. He's a fucking idiot. If he really believes that, he's a fucking idiot. And if I see that video, I haven't watched it, but yeah, I'll call him out on that shit for sure. Because anybody who drives, like I said, I'm not a current driver. I just do food delivery, and I can tell you for a fact that's fucking oversaturated. So anybody that says that shit ain't oversaturated is just fucking idiot. And it's just getting ridiculous with this kid and his videos. So, yeah. And so I hope everybody, I'll encourage everybody. Like I said, I'm not usually about the hate. But shit, feel free to go down that video, on his video, and rip into that ass because he absolutely knows shit about that oversaturation to sit there and tell people he don't know. He's full of shit. And once again, Gio's the man calling him out, and Uberman Tampa calling him out, and everybody calling him out. That's I would think to hope I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I did it for a very long time, and if I wouldn't have been deactivated for that incident with that other driver, I'd still be doing it. And like I said, I do food delivery, so I'm out here 8 hours, and you can't sit there and tell somebody it's not an oversaturated market when I'm out there fucking damn near 8 hours a night, and you're getting like 8 food deliveries. I know this is a 24-hour town, so people eat, and you can't tell me that it's not oversaturated. When you're getting 8 deliveries in fucking 8 hours, come on. That's ridiculous. To sit there and say, oh, it's not oversaturated. Fuck yeah, it's oversaturated. You tell me only 8 people fucking ate food in 8 hours? Come on, let's think about it. So sit there and say it's not oversaturated. And when you're sitting there fucking 25 minutes waiting on a ride, it's oversaturated. And for him to say it's not is just fucking ridiculous. But like you guys say, if he doesn't drive, then he wouldn't know, That kid is all about making money. That kid reminds me of Greg, kind of, with the whole trip thing. It's all about making money with him. It's not, like I said, I don't get in his mix because I'm one of those ones that really say, hey, do what you got to do your thing. But he does more to hurt the fuck community right now with all this bullshit he's talking about. So yeah, I'm not allowed to do Uber Eats. I signed up for it, but because I guess they do the same company that they do, the regular drivers for, they declined me to do Uber Eats. So I'm stuck doing that, DoorDash, stealing everybody's money and fucking Postmates. Yeah, right? He's definitely a fucking moron if he's going to sit there and say, yeah, Dylan for sure, man. Yeah, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. If he's going to sit there and come on video and say oversaturation's a myth, yeah, he's full of shit. Yeah, you're absolutely right, ma'am. That's no joke. No, I don't do Grubhub. I do Postmates and DoorDash. Grubhub, I guess they're kind of full here. Which there you go. There's another example about the market. You know, you can't even sign on with them because they have too many drivers as it is. So yeah, so your guys are absolutely right on that. So yeah, he's a joke for sure. But it's like anybody nowadays. Those scam motherfucking artists. They're the ones making the money just because they're willing to lie, and people fall for that shit. And you know, and I haven't watched the video yet, and I'm gonna get on there and I will definitely say something because you guys know I'll call you out in a heartbeat. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if you like it or not, or you like me, block me. I don't give a fuck, but I'll call them out on it for sure. Cause that's just fucking ridiculous, man. I can't believe people like that. Especially with all the other bullshit that's going on in rideshare right now. Why you going to come on here and start spreading the bullshit? You know? But like Gio said, he put like 8 ads in his fucking video, or 5, 6 ads in his video. Yeah, he's all about the money. Fuck that. Oh, so you found my video on him? Nice. Well, yeah, he reached out to me to do a video on thing, which I didn't mind at the time because I had just known, and I still don't mind that I did it. I'm not gonna like be ashamed that I did this video. I heard some people saying, "Oh, they're ashamed that they did their video." I'm never ashamed for what I do. It doesn't bother me. I know that I tell the truth, and if anything, that's one video that you can honestly see on there that is the truth. I'm definitely all about people doing their own thing, doing their hustle, but it's starting to get to the point where he's going above and beyond, where it's just the money for him. And I'm all about, did he pay me? No, not at all. He didn't pay me at all, bro. Trust me, I'm about to lose my house and my car, so nobody pays me for anything I say or go or do. So, no, he didn't pay me at all. But I had just started my channel, and I'm not saying that his channel was going to expose me. He just reached out to me and asked me to do a video, so I did a video. And like I said, I'm about helping the community. And if my video on there helped others where he's lying and shit like that, and my video helped others, then it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? Then it was definitely worth it. So, and if, that's the way I look at it. Fuck him. So how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody out working? Chilling? Yeah, I just woke up. That's why I look like fucking scruff ass, dude. Just woke up, so. Yeah, oversaturation definitely, Fred. That's so. Oh, that he's making money off your hard work and. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Yeah, that's true. But you know what? Everybody makes money off us, unfortunately. Lyft and Uber is making more than their fair share of money off of us. Other YouTubers are making money off of us. Fuck, who doesn't make money off of us when you think about it, really? Um, but like I said, I've always been that advocate. You guys know I've always been an advocate. Do what you got to do the thing. But man, it's getting to the point now with him where he's just doing it just get on there, and there's and like I said, Uberman Tampa called him out, Geo's called him out numerous times. I don't know how his channel's still on there. With everybody calling him out, I'm surprised nobody's reported that fucking channel yet, to have it looked into because of and like I said, I'm all about the community, so I'll do whatever it takes to help people out. I might, like I said, I'm not a current like rideshare driver, but I do the delivery, so I'm still out there. So I can't show Gio my current ride count. I can show him my current delivery count, but I can't show my current ride count. Ride take is challenge. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And that's my whole thing with my channel too. If you guys notice, I give zero fucks if people like me. I'm not here to be fucking YouTube celebrity. I'm just here to get the message out. Hey, Hey, what's up, Payman? How you doing, brother? Um, I'm just here to. I'm just here to like help people out, man. I could care less. Like I said, I'm not the prettiest motherfucker. I'm not no rich motherfucker. I just come out here to do my thing, and help people out. I'm not looking for the money out of it. Fuck that. You know, and like you said, I know a lot of people. Everybody knows a lot of people do not like me because of my mouth, um, and yeah, being lazy. I think we're all being lazy. Payment. I just woke up myself. And a lot of people don't like me, and that's apparent. They kick me out of their rooms nonstop. Like I was saying earlier, shit. You see that icon, that no crybaby icon, and they automatically kick me out of the room. Or they're out there saying I'm racist or I'm fucking gay bashing and blah blah blah. So yeah, I feel the hate. So. But it doesn't bother me because you know what? I'm going to be a true person. Bam's a true person. Everybody that walks up in this room that support me are the real people. They're not the bullshitters. They're not the followers. Like I said before, everybody has that mind. They can make up their own mind what they want to do and what they want to see. And you guys prove that. So do I got some haters? I got plenty of haters. And it's not the fact that the shit that comes out of my mouth is bullshit that they hate on me. It's because they're used to the new society that we have nowadays, where everybody wants to just pat each other on the butt instead of telling them the truth. That's what it's all about. And I could care less if they hate me. I really don't give a shit. To be honest with you, hate me all you want. You ain't paying my bills. You ain't feeding me. You ain't fucking me. So hate on me all you want. I don't care. But you know what? Let's discuss it. Anybody that thinks that what I say is full of shit, feel free to come on this channel. Let's discuss it. I open my page to everybody, haters alike. They're more than welcome to come out here. I have no problem talking to anybody about anything. Yeah, I know you don't like the cursing, man. I try to cut it down some. I try to, but. Oh yeah, they're definitely the crybabies, man. I don't think when we were at breakfast payment, I cursed too much. Try to keep it down to a minimum. Yeah, they're definitely the crybabies. That's for sure. They're definitely for sure. Does my cursing turn people off? I'm sure it does. You definitely can't watch. Definitely you can't watch my live streams or my videos out in public without putting a parental advisory on it. That's for sure. I ain't gonna lie. Your cursing is what turns people out. You mean on YouTube? Does it turn people off? You know what? I don't see how it would turn people off. Payment. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, we're all adults. You'll walk into a movie theater and you'll watch, people curse all day long in a movie theater. But when a guy on YouTube comes out and says it, what's the difference? What's the difference? Yeah, I know it's public. That you're true. It's true, but it's just sometimes it's just my demeanor, and sometimes it just flows, and that's just me. That's my be honest with you, that's just me. So, but it's nothing we all haven't heard or seen or whatever. People that swear tend to be more honest. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, I've been working on my videos and stuff. I'm not. It's not like I haven't tried to work on it. Because maybe like you said, I'll get more views. Like I said, it's not always been about the views and the amount of subscribers I got. I'm more worried about making sure I get quality subscribers, people that really want to hear what you have to say, and will help. Hopefully they take that advice and go out and do something with it. That's why I'm not really about the drama. You know, I'm not here to fight with people. And you know, if you hit me on a personal level, yeah, I will say something about that. But I just want people to come to my channel and learn if something I say, you know, they take that advice and it goes out and they help. You know, that's what I care about. You know, and so I'm not always been about the views or the subscribers. The subscribers, you know, the honest subscribers and the great, you know, the people that really believe in what you do, they're going to come regardless if I curse or I didn't curse. Like you, I know you pay me and you don't like the cursing, but look, you're here, you know, so, it's, you know, so it's never been about that, the views or the subscribers and shit like that. So it's all about, it's just trying to help the people. Yeah, it's, you know, it's just cursing. Like I said, it's nothing we haven't all heard before. So sometimes I do go overboard. Like when I get angry or upset about something, yeah, the cursing definitely comes out. Kind of like that, the video about Peterson and Paula. Yeah, that definitely came out on that day. But yeah, I try to, you know, calm it down a little bit, but it's never gonna go away. That's for sure. Okay. So, did you guys see the other video Dustin did about the driver that was shot in, I guess, Fresno? And I guess he was shot. Somebody tried to rob him, and he pulled out his gun, and he got the short end of the stick on it. Well, I wanted to come out here, and because I do videos about safety every now and then, and about the false sense of securities, and my thing on it is that just exactly proved exactly my point, that just because you have a gun does not mean you're going to make it back at the end of the day or nothing's going to happen to you. So, you know, unfortunately he pulled out his and he wasn't quick enough to the draw and he got shot several times. I guess he's in critical condition. So yeah, so I don't, you know, that kind of, you know, he should have just gave up. I'm, you know, if you're going to get robbed, you're going to get robbed. Is your wallet more important than your life at the end of the day? No. You know, should have just gave up the wallet. I'm not, like I said, I'm not dogging the guy. Do what you got to do. If you think, you know, busting out the gun was your best option, and, you know, go for it. But in my personal opinion, just give up your wallet, man. You can always replace ID. You can always replace cash. But you can't replace yourself. And now I guess he has a family and shit. So it's just one of those things that, you know, about the false sense of security. You know, when you see a lot of people, oh, I'm carrying my GAT, or I'm carrying this, or I'm carrying that, still just false sense of security. There's no guarantee with any weapon you have in your car that you're going to make it home at the end of the day. People just got to realize it's just a dangerous job. And, you know, sucks that the dude got shot, but, you know, that's one of the price, you know, unfortunately, that's what we have to deal with out there when we're driving. Even when you're doing the deliveries like I do, man, you're walking up to some people's houses. There's no lights on. Shit, you never know, man. You know, somebody shoot you just for walking up to their door because they're scared or they think you're somebody that they don't want at their door and shit. So yeah, it's definitely a dangerous job, man. People really need to realize that. But hopefully, homeboy, you know, survives and everything goes well. But that just goes to show, and I wanted to come out here and prove that point, that, you know, when I say those videos where I say false sense of securities, it doesn't matter what you carry, and then you got people, you know, they want to argue with you and say, oh yes, if I had this, I have that. It actually proves the point. It proves the point. You know, you never know when somebody's going to do what they do to you. So how was it, payment? Was it slow last night? Because I know I didn't get very many deliveries last night. And I'm thinking football season, you would think I'm hanging out by pizza places, fucking chicken wing places. Yeah, and I didn't get jack shit, you know? And I'm like, what the fuck? Universal title curses every other word. I'll have to look that up. Is that a YouTube page, Universal title? Yeah, it was hella slow. I wonder why. You know, maybe because is there a holiday coming up, Memorial Day or something? Is that coming up here soon or something? I'm not sure. So I have to check it out. You have to check out that person on Universal Title. You gonna go back out though? Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, dude, I never did the day shift. I don't like day shifts, man. I wasn't a day shift person at all. He's another delivery dude. All right, cool. I have to watch it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've done everything, you know, and you guys know I'm a hard worker, you know, and I try to learn my market, and I've tried everything with. I'm be honest with you, man. I have tried everything with this goddamn delivery service. I've went out mornings, I've done afternoons, I've done nighttime, I've done split shifts where I've done morning, 2 hours, midday, a couple hours, nighttime, a few hours. I just haven't been able to crack the fucking code. It's either, it just like, you know, well, that goes back to the whole oversaturation thing too. But yeah, it's you should do all these live streams at night. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to figure that out. Payment on when is the best time to do them. So you know, sometimes at night, during the day. I just been trying. I've just been hitting it. It's like the whole thing. I'm just trying to see when's the best time to do them. To get, because I've had some people make comments that they haven't been able to see them. So I've just been trying to, you know, work that happy medium and shit. Late night with no crybaby, right? But yeah, I've been trying to just figure it out. When's the best time to get in here and get more people on here that just like to pull? Because like I said, I don't usually want to come in here with topics. I just jumped in here with these two topics because I saw today, because those are some serious topics that I think that need to be discussed. As far as the AB5, the trip, that shit's been discussed a million fucking times, so I'm not even gonna waste my time with that stuff until something actually happens. But like, you know, these some current events that, you know, are really important, you know, for people to know. And so that's why I just jumped on here real quick. And like I said, I'm just trying it out because to see when's the best time to, you know, hit these up, you know, for people. You know, I don't get a lot of people in here either. You know, the best time to post is 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. All right, I'll try that then too. Make it a comedy. Oh shit. Well, yeah. I just want to let you guys know. I will be doing a video today. We're gonna have the Tournament of Champions on the Jeopardy. So that is coming later today. So we will have the Tournament of Champions, or I have even a better idea. I was thinking I was going to do it. So I was going to surprise you guys with. It's going to be how to be to be a millionaire. I got a few on that one I want to do as well. So you know, so that shit. So that'll be No Crybaby Circus. That's a good name for it. Maybe I'll just call my live streams that No Crybaby Circus. That'd be cool. Because everybody can come in here and clown and have a good time, man. And that's what I want. You know, I don't want everything to be taken so serious. You know? So. But yeah, so I got a couple new games coming. Yeah, I got Tournament of Champions, Jeopardy coming, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That's going to be one of my games as well. That one's coming too. So should be pretty interesting. See if people enjoy those. So, and like I said, if any of you guys, you know, happen to see yourself on Jeopardy or whatever, please don't take it personal. I'm just doing it to have fun. So it's just all in good fun. So I don't want anybody to take it personal if they happen to be one of the categories for the day or something like that. Yeah, I'm going to do the Jeopardy thing. That's for sure, no limitation. It's going to be the Tournament of Champions. I'm going to do that one this time. So I got a couple of little different ways to put a spin on it. So, but yeah, I'm going to do that one. And then, like I said, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is going to be one too. So, but rideshare fail videos of the day. Oh yeah, you got some good ideas, Payman. Definitely. Well, that's today for a great example. I don't know if you heard it when you first jumped in here, but The rideshare hub out here putting videos talking about oversaturation is a myth. And Payman, I'll tell you right now, he'll be the first one to tell you that's just no myth here in Vegas. Anybody that thinks that's a myth here in Vegas is full of shit. Because he'll be the first one to tell you that, man. Shit, you don't need my word on that, man. Take a fellow Vegas driver for if it's a myth or not. Shit. Like I said, I'm surprised the channel's still up. I'm surprised it's even still up. His channel. I get just as many people in my lives than he does in his, and he has 18,000 subscribers. So why is that? When you got to ask, and I saw No Boss Life called him out on that last night, which is pretty cool. He said he has 18,000 subscribers, but yet he has 10 people in the room. So that makes you definitely question what's up with his shit. But to be spreading false information to people, yeah, that's fucking getting ridiculous. And maybe I'll call him out on it today, or maybe he's watching this. If you happen to be watching this right now, I'll tell you right now, take down that fucking video. You should be apologizing to fucking drivers. Take down that fucking video, and I'm gonna put that in my comment when I fucking comment on that video. That shit needs to be taken down because you're just being a dink right now, and you're hurting the community. You're not helping it, Dylan. If you happen to be watching this, just so you know. Yeah, definitely don't. Yeah, they never listen to the negativity, but people should not be out there putting false information for drivers. All he's doing is trying to get that referral money by telling them, oh, it's not oversaturated, go out and drive. He's just trying to get referral money, trying to get ad money. So he's just putting up whatever dumbass video he can get up there. That's why you see how to make $20 an hour in LA video every 6 hours. He's just trying to get that ad money and shit. We all know how to make $20 an hour if you know how to drive. We all know this. And, it's not like it's one of those, how things you have to see every 6 hours, And he hasn't showed that he's made $20 an hour to anybody. So, you got other people coming on there saying, oh, I make $20 an hour, like Crystal and this and that, and so, but I've never seen him put it up there that he's made $20 an hour. He showed his earnings that 1 or 2 times, like 8,000 of it was fucking referrals. It wasn't driving. So, but like I said, I'm all about the kid doing his thing, but it's getting to the point, like that video that Gio called out today. It's getting to that point, man, like, come on. Now you're just lying to people just to lie. And the video shouldn't even be up there. That video shouldn't be up there. Did they bring the AB5 on themselves? Of course they did. We were discussing that. Of course, sooner or later, government was going to get involved. That there's no doubt about that. Regulations were coming. And anybody knows, and this is one of the things the California drivers should have understood when they went for this, is that the government doesn't know how to do anything reasonable. It's always just going shoot shit out the roof. And, hey, Ollie, what's up, man? And that's the one thing these drivers needed to understand in California, that once you do one thing, the government, especially in California, we all know how California goes buck wild when it comes to shit, and they do the maximum to the extent. And so that and government was sooner or later was going to get involved. See, like we had it here in Vegas when we have to get our business licenses. Of course, the county, the state, they're going to want to get theirs. They're going to want to get something out of those companies or out of the drivers. But California, it just goes to the extreme. And that's kind of what's happening right now. They're just going to the buck wild extreme. And yeah, these companies definitely bring it on themselves, But at the same time, you got to look at it. Drivers need to realize, is it worthwhile to drive? We all see the dues and this and that, but yet they have a nonstop, no shit. They have the nonstop trail of drivers willing to sign up to do it. And that's what's crazy. I don't know, but But then again, I don't understand how you can't make. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't understand how you can't make fucking minimum wage. I don't understand it. How if you're out there driving, you can't make minimum wage. I don't believe that. I really don't believe that you cannot tell me you cannot make minimum wage doing this job. I don't understand it. You know, I don't. Dumb kids become dumb adults. No shit. You know, when people come up with that, they're taking the 50% and pissing off drivers. Technically, they're not taking. This is what I think a lot of people don't understand. Technically, they're not taking 50% of your ride, or 60%, 70%. They're not taking that. What they're doing is they're giving you your rate. So technically, you're getting what they offered to pay you. So you're getting your rate. It's just that it looks like 50, 60, 70% because they're jacking up the prices on the customers, and then they're paying you what the rate is that you're driving. So technically, yeah, they're not taking 50. Technically they're taking it, but at the same time, you're getting your pay rate. You're definitely getting your pay rate. They're just jacking up the rates on the customers. So the customer is paying more. You're getting your pay rate. So you get this big discrepancy of 50, 60%. So that's why everybody keeps saying, well, they're taking 50%. Well, technically, the only way they could technically they wouldn't take 50% if they charge the customer like they used to, where they used to go by just a mileage, just a thing. But since they jack the rates up now, they're still paying you what you agreed to drive for, and they're just getting more because they're charging more for the customers. So there's that bigger discrepancy, Of course not. It doesn't, and that's what we were talking about. That if you're going to regulate these companies, you need to regulate set rates. There's none of this. You can charge whatever you want, whatever you want. Everything needs to be put at a set rate. Like I'm all for a national-wide driver rate. That means if BAM is in New Orleans making $1 a mile, let's say $1 a mile, 25 cents a minute, LA should be making $1 a mile, 25 cents a minute. Las Vegas should be making $1 a mile, 25 cents a minute. Not this fucking, you got 8,000 different rates for 8,000 different spots. That to me it should just be a straight national rate. That way, because you start pitting drivers against drivers when you do that too. What's not sustainable? Yeah, I definitely think they should have a national rate. Because like you said, they charge the customers whatever they want. So, they're still going to pay you. You're still going to get your dollar, your 25 cents. And then they charge the customer whatever they want anyways. And even in these markets where they're paying 35 cents, they're still paying you 35 cents and they're still overcharging the customer. So, to have a straight nationwide rate, I think that would be that's something that would work, to be honest with you. Oh no, keeping you at a base rate and them overcharging. No, it's not going to be sustainable. Nothing Uber and Lyft do is going to be sustainable, and they prove that over and over again because they keep having to. Fuck Uber, can't even keep their logo the same for less than 6 months. They change everything over and over and over again. So yeah, it's not sustainable. Sooner or later, customers are going to start getting pissed off, or you're going to get that one company, and and they're going to come out and they're going to be honest with the customers, and they're going to do it. That's what they're going to do. Yeah, right. Flipping burgers, depending on the county. Yeah, and that's what I was just saying about having a set rate for everybody. Like I said, everybody should be making the same rate. We're all doing the same work. So everybody should have the same pay rate across the nation. Because like I said, them paying us, let's say them paying us a straight national rate of, let's say, the dollar and the 25 cents a minute, they're not losing any money off of that. They're not losing any money off that. They're still, at the end of the day, going to charge the customer whatever they want. So to pay, to pay a nationwide decent rate for everybody, you're still charging your customer for whatever you want. So it technically won't hurt their business any. It wouldn't hurt their business any. So, but then again, they charge 35 cents. They're just greedy. They're just being greedy. That's why they pay what they do, anyways. But yeah, if you can flip burgers for $15, shit, it's a lot safer than doing what we do with these driving gigs. That's for damn sure, man. Damn sure. Oh no, I don't see anything that drivers that have experience and all that shit come up with payment. Yeah, I don't see anything that that works for us ever being done. Because we're just the dumbass drivers that don't know anything, and that's how these companies look at us. We're just dum dums. The true dum dums are the ones that are running these companies. They're the true dum dums, not us. So. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna call him out on that, Bam Bam, today. That's for damn sure. Yeah, he's gonna get called out on that today. He's just, I just don't like that. I just don't like people, deceiving people like that. Just to make that extra money. That's ridiculous. Yeah, yeah, right, Amy. But that's my idea. That's my idea. Is everything? I think everything should be done on a national level when it comes to the pay. We all, because like I said, then you start pitting drivers against drivers, because you have these drivers, and you see it in the chat rooms a lot, because you have drivers out here saying, well, that's bullshit. I make this much money. Why are you guys crying? I make this much money. Blah blah blah. Well, yeah, you're gonna make that much money if you're making $1.30 a mile, let's say in New Jersey, or or wherever else. The rates might be better. Of course, you're gonna sit there. You're not gonna understand that. Okay, they're only making 35 cents a minute mile, or you're not gonna understand it because you're gonna be like, well, fuck, I make this much. Well, some drivers don't take into that consideration that I get paid more per mile than, let's say, they do here in Vegas. So yeah, you're gonna make more, and you're not gonna understand. Like, that's like if Vegas drivers came out, our market sucks. We're not making enough money. Blah blah blah. Well, a lot of people, that have better markets, are gonna be like, how do you figure that in Vegas? Blah blah blah. Well, that's one of the things people need to take in consideration. So before other drivers get on other people's channels, start talking about, well, I don't understand. They need to, maybe do a little research and understand some of it. You can't sit there and bitch at somebody that's making 40 cents a mile when you're making $1.30 a mile. You can't. Some of those people need to realize that. And then some of the people that are complaining, let's face it, need to step up their game. Don't be sitting at the airport for 4 hours waiting for a ride and doing a circle jerk with your other drivers. Get out there and hustle a little bit. It's not going to hurt you to hustle. We all out here, everybody, Bam Bam, Payman, probably Ollie, we all out here hustling. You're never going to get nothing by sitting on your fucking ass. And you got to hustle a little bit. It is called work for a reason. Shit, if we all got paid to sit on our ass, fuck, that'd be the perfect world, but it doesn't work that way. Yeah, he's more. Yeah, you need to go out on his channel, Bam Bam, and call him out on it, man. Like I said, I encourage everybody to go on his channel and call him out on that. Call him out on that. That's bullshit. That's kind of like what I've been saying a lot lately too, with all these other YouTubers ragging on each other and shit. You can't, you got these people fighting and fighting and fighting. You're supposed to be about the community. A lot of YouTubers need to go back to their original what was it? Their original good intentions on helping the drivers instead of fighting with each other. You know, that's my thing right now that I think really needs to happen. Go back to what you originally started your YouTube channel for, which was to help drivers, and not fucking pick on each other and fight with each other and think they're better than this one or better than that one. So that's my deal on that. Get back to the original message, which was to help drivers. But yeah, I encourage everybody to go to the channel and call him out on that. You know, but then again, then you're giving him what he wants, which is the views and the hate comments, and then you're giving him what he wants. So it's a double-edged sword when it comes to that shit. So you could set their rates within a range and let the market decide. So you're saying, Payman, you think that drivers should be able to set their rates and then let the customer decide if they want to pay the rate the driver chooses? Is that what you're talking about? Do I think that would work? Do I think that would work? I think it would work only if you could only go to a certain level, because you're always going to have those drivers that are willing to undercut everybody else just to get the rides and the money. Yeah, would it work? Yeah, if you could say, okay, let's say a 10-mile ride, the driver has a price range to charge. Let's say you could either go, let's say from $8 to $5, but he can't go any lower than $5 to undercut every other driver, because he'll do it for $2.50. Everybody's going to go towards the $2.50. Can I get what I'm saying on that one? If you put a set parameter on that, yeah, I think it would work. And I think you should be able, be honest with you should be able to set some of your own rates, man. Some of these rides, you should be able to set it. If you, let's say you're BAM, for example, and you get sometimes a mile should be less or more. Yeah, definitely. You got somebody like BAM, for example. He can drive he gets some of those long ass fucking crazy ass fucking 80-mile rides and shit. Yeah, he should be able to charge more to do one of those 80-mile rides, because one, he's getting fucking tired, he's getting wore out. It's definitely putting more cost on your fucking car because of the distance you're putting and this and that. And he's putting his life at more risk, because the longer you have that person in your car, the more risk of you having to deal with possibly getting, a crazy ass customer. So yeah, I think on that you should be able to, set your rate higher for certain reasons like that as well. And you're exactly right. 10 miles should be less or more. Like if I'm driving, around here in Vegas, I should be able to charge more per minute. Let's say I should be able to charge more per minute when I got to sit in our Las Vegas Strip on a Friday night, and it's taking me 45 minutes to go from fucking Caesar's Palace just to Circus. Yeah, you should be able to adjust some of that. But as long as they make it a set thing that where other drivers can't like severely undercut other drivers, yeah, I think it would be okay. I don't see a problem with that. Even if you put your rate too high and you have to wait more, that's fine, because you're just, in my opinion, if the customer is willing to pay you more, that means you got a customer that you should be willing to drive, because they're going to want a quality driver. People are willing to pay more. It's like anything. People are willing to pay more for the better service, in my opinion. So that's why people order Luxes. That's why people order the XL, even though there's only maybe 2 people, because they're willing to pay for that better service. So even if you did put your rate higher and you had to wait longer, you're still going to make money at it, because people are willing to pay for the better service. I'm one of those guys. I'm willing to pay for the better service, so that wouldn't bother me, because if a driver, and then you can make that decision for yourself. If you get a driver that has a high pay rate and he sucks balls, then then you can deal with that when that happens. But most people that are willing to set their rates higher are going to be the better drivers. They're gonna supply you with the amenities that you like. Um, they're gonna be conscious of your safety. If you charge $5 and another driver charge $2, who do you think takes the job more serious? You do, because you're charging the $5. So, well, people only want the low fare. Well, here in Vegas, that's for damn sure. We know that. That's actually what he said was a great idea. Set the parameters exactly. It would work. I don't see a problem with it, because on some level, that gives you a little bit of control over your, makes you feel like that true independent contractor. And there are certain situations, like I'm saying, like here, for example, when you're stuck, anybody that's driven a strip on a Friday, Saturday night, shit, it could take you from Caesar's Palace to Circus. Circus could take you over 30, 35, 40 minutes sometimes, just because of the traffic. So yeah, why would I want to sit in traffic for 11 cents a minute? But if I can tune it up to, let's say, 25 cents a minute, it'll be worth my while to do so. You know, and some people only want the low fares. Yeah, it's and that's fine. And the ones that want the low fares are, and this is another thing, that when you say that, yeah, only people want the low fares, that's fine. And then when these drivers that want to do those low fares, they continue to get these shitty ass customers, guess what? They're gonna start jacking their rates up, because when you realize that you're taking the garbage, like you're getting your car filled with manure for, let's say, you only want to charge $3 or $4, when other drivers are charging 6 to 7. When you keep filling your car with that fucking manure, sooner or later you're gonna realize, hey, maybe I need to up my charge so I can start getting better customers. And then guess what? So they start to go up from that point, because people don't want to pick up that garbage. You know. Sometimes I want to charge less, just keep moving. I had to decline that bitch. You want to charge less, just keep moving. I feel you on that. But then again, and this goes back to that dumb fucking kid's video. If we weren't oversaturated, you wouldn't have to wait that long for fucking rides either. But when you got, let's say every hour you got 400 ride requests in an hour, but you got 1,500 drivers, in that same hour time frame. Yeah, you're not getting it. You're having to wait for rides. And that's the problem with this whole goddamn oversaturation issue, is that he apparently doesn't fucking believe in. You know, I think that's one of the things also that came good out of New York somewhat, is they capped the drivers. You can't. It's like Vegas here. You're only allowed so many taxis. They don't have like 10,000 fucking taxis. They limit the amount of taxis because of the business. And the rideshare should be no different. You need to cap your drivers. You can't have a ton, like Gio was saying, 100,000 drivers in one city. Everybody trying to make money. You're never going to make money that way. Well, they do, because they got the bomb rates, and they got good rates, and they're just a good market. As a driver, if I want more, let's see. But for other times, I may prefer to wait for a higher fare. Yeah, exactly, and that's just giving you the freedom to be, your own contractor. Yeah, there's that bill there's nothing good that's going to come out of that bill in California. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't talk about it much. I'd rather just see what happens, but I don't see anything good coming out of it. I just don't. There's too many. There's You got to always do the thing of weighing your risk for rewards. And I see the rewards do not outweigh the risk of what this bill is proposing. So to me, I don't see anything good coming of it. To be honest with you. So they're putting themselves in a really possibly bad position with what they're asking for. Yeah, and nobody wants unions. Unions are good for certain things, but then once a union takes over, then you're dealing with kind of the same shit. They're wanting you to go out and strike. You may not be able to afford to turn off your app, but they want you to turn off your app, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's like I said, it's a double-edged sword. You got to is the reward's worth the risk you're willing to take? And to me, no. That right now they're putting themselves at too high of a risk for what could happen to them for the rewards that they're seeking, in my opinion. And then let's say we'll get into it a little bit. We'll just say, let's say we just get into it a little bit. Okay, let's say they get everything they want. Let's say, okay, Uber and Lyft decide, okay, you want to be employees, here you go. So let's say you have drivers out there that are already, not making minimum wage. Okay, they're out there 60, 70 hours, not making their minimum wage. Let's say that's the case. What's going to happen when, Lyft and Uber decide to say, okay, you want to be employees? We're going to make you a part-timer then. You can only work this many hours a week. Now, that person that's already struggling at 60 hours, what's going to happen when it comes down? He can only work 30 hours. And then at that point, who do you blame? You go back to blaming Uber or Lyft, or you go back to blaming everybody that, pushed this shit so hard. And especially if you don't even agree with the bill, now you've done been put in a situation that's cost you even more money than you were already having issues with. So yeah, man, it's a double-edged sword, man. To me, it's Oh, they shut down GM? Holy shit. You think Uber would be better off working with us? They don't care about the drivers, and they've proven that. So they're not willing to work with you because they don't care about you. They only care about the people that invest in their company. They don't care about you. And should they work with you? Of course they should work with you. Should they take your advice when it comes to safety issues? Of course they should. Should they take your advice when it comes to the rates? Sure they should. But at the end of the day, do they care? No, because they care about the people that have funded them, and that's what they care about. They just don't care. The people at the top are the ones that make the decision because they're the ones that, paid the big money to, and they're the ones that care. Yeah, you're right, Ollie. That's who it's going to be. Well, no, they're not going to listen, Payment, because they're like any other people nowadays. They think only their opinion matters, or what they do, that they're the only ones that matter. And you're right, Ollie. Yeah, it's gonna hurt those people that hustle, because if they get slapped to part time, yeah, now everybody's getting jack shit for pay. Yeah, and they're not gonna listen to you because they're like everybody else. They don't think nobody else knows anything. They get paid $45 million a year. So you honestly think somebody who gets paid $45 million a year because the company pays him that much for his opinion, he's going to listen to the guy that's out here busting his ass making $15 an hour? Fuck no, he's not going to listen. And they ain't going to listen because of that specific reason. They don't, they feel that they're getting paid the millions of dollars to make the decision. So how's a guy making, $30,000 a year smarter than me? And so they're never going to listen. They're never going to listen. And that's like the whole autonomous car thing. Well, everybody knows autonomous cars ain't coming anytime within the next 15 years, but yet they keep fucking doing it. They keep putting all this money into it. Let me make my flying Ubers Come on, look, you ain't gonna get nobody out here no flying fucking Uber. Come on now. Hey, Christine, what's up? You know, it's like, why are you putting all this money? Like, they had that thing down at CES this year down in Vegas where they had that weird ass looking helicopter thing that they were like putting on display. This is the future of Uber. There ain't nobody gonna fucking jump in that thing and fly around here in Uber. Fuck that. I'd want to fly a car just to get away from traffic. That's for damn sure. But nobody that's their future of Uber is these flying taxis. Like, what the fuck? Are you serious, man? That's the money they're throwing their money into. You know, and because of you got these people, because like I said before, they play on people's fucking laziness. You know what I'm saying? They're playing on people's laziness. People are lazy. People don't want to sit there and put their hands on a steering wheel because they're too busy wanting to text on their motherfucking phones instead of drive their car. They play on people's fucking laziness. And so that's why they've been able to get away with what they have with their money and this and that and shit like that. They just play on people's laziness, man. And it's ridiculous. You know, everybody wants to text on their phone. So if I don't have to hold my steering wheel and I can text all I want on my phone, let's go for it. Make those cars. Make those cars. You gonna get going, man? Yeah, get out there and make some of that money. It's what, 1:30 out here? So yeah, get out there and do it. Hey Christine, how you doing this morning, sweetie? Doing good? You know, I always keep it real, man. You know that. Never gonna change, never gonna change. And like I said, thanks for all the stuff you're talking about, man. Definitely. You know, I like to see these good conversations like this where everybody can, you know, talk like civil humans and shit. Do the circus. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to work on some of those things. Like I said, Tournament of Champions coming up here. No Crybaby Circus. We'll do that. We'll figure something out. But yeah, Tournament of Champions coming up. All that good stuff. A few things. Like I said, I want my channel to be fun. You know, I want to have fun and do different things and, you know, get everybody in here to have a good time, you know. Hey, Rick, what's up, my man? How you doing tonight? Tonight. Fuck. So used to working at night all the time. All right, Payments, be safe out there, man. Drive safe. Hey, Mr. Rick, what's up, man? Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. Yeah, we're gonna do the Jeopardy. I'm gonna work on that tonight. So that video before I get out here and do the deliveries, I'm going to do the video on Jeopardy, Tournament of Champions, coming up tonight. That's for damn sure. And look for your name specifically because you're one of the categories tonight, no limitations. So you're going to be one of the categories tonight. I was going to keep it a secret, but I'll let you in on the secret. You're going to be one of the categories tonight because you're on the Tournament of Champions. So you're one of the best drivers, one of the better drivers out there. You know, you have everybody's back. So yeah, we're putting you on the Tournament of Champions. Where are the dogs? They're over there chilling, sleeping. You know, my dogs are kind of. I don't know if you guys remember back in the old school days when you would like get those little those toys you would charge up like the little automatic cars, like the remote control cars, where you got like you would get 15 minutes of playtime and then you'd have to charge it up for another 6 hours. That's what my dogs are. They're only good for about a good 20 minutes of playtime, and then they fucking conk out for like the next 6 hours. So who are all the categories? I can't give up my secrets, man. I can't give it up, man. It'll make you come to the video and watch. How's that, Rick? For the Tournament of Champions. But I'm gonna let the Bam know in on it. He's gonna be one of the categories. So, but yeah, the dogs are getting their sleep on right now. The rideshare hub. Don't get me started. Oh man. Oh, like I said, man, it's Tournament of Champions. Yeah, and I got a few twists to it too. Rideshare Trebek has got a few different twists on it. Hey Dustin, what's up? Holy shit, man. What's up, boss? How you doing out there, man? How's that New Jersey treating you? Good, I hope. Flosses with Jonathan. But you don't want people to be hating on him. No, it's not about hating. It's about having a good time. It's just having a good time, and to be honest, maybe that'll open his eyes to, I don't think anything you say about that kid he really cares. I'm gonna be fucking honest with you. I don't think he cares what people say about him. He's all about the money. He just don't give a fuck. So he's just about the money. So he doesn't care what anybody says about him. So we can sit there, or people can sit there and say anything they want about him all day long. It ain't gonna bother him because he's still making money regardless. And so I don't think it matters. To me, he doesn't seem to be that type of personality that is willing to stick up for himself when it comes to say like that. Me, for example, that happened with the whole Paula and Peterson thing. I take that shit serious. I don't want people to look at me like I'm some fucking clown on here. I take that shit personally. You take a personal jab at me like that, you're gonna hear about it. Whereas I don't think he cares, to be honest with you. Still rich. Damn, you still gotta be doing that? Damn. Taking you a minute, huh? To register that thing? But yeah, I really don't think I think he took Gio's pipe. You'll have to watch it, man, later. Tournament of Champions coming up on Jeopardy. But yeah, he just don't care what people say about him. So he's all about the money, That's why he's putting out stupid ass videos like Gio said today about oversaturation is a myth. He just don't give a fuck. He's all about the money. So he's all about the views, getting those ads on there and making his money. That's all he cares about. So it doesn't matter what you say about him. He just don't care. Yeah. And there's people out there like that, man. They rather give up their how would you say it? They rather they'll sell their soul for a fucking dollar, man. I'm not that guy. Fuck that. Well, you gotta give, if you're an honest to God person, Dustin, and I look at things in the same way, you got to be honest, but at the same time, yeah, you may give zero fucks, but if somebody takes a personal jab at you, you're going to say something. You're not going to sit back and just lay back because you know what you're doing is the right thing. You're putting stuff out there that's to help people. You're not putting out there fucking lies and just trying to mislead people. That was the whole goal. We all got into this. Let's be honest. We all got into these videos to help people, not fucking lie to them just so we can make more money. And that's all he's doing. And, and that at that point, you lose your whole purpose of why you started the channel. He cannot sit there and say that my channel is about rideshare drivers, helping drivers, and then turn around and put some fucking bullshit that, oversaturation is a myth. You can't, that's retarded. But I'm the same way. I give zero fucks. People can hate on me all they want. But you know what? When they come to my channel, they're going to get the honest God truth about the business. They're going to get the honest God truth about everything. And like, I don't know, you jumped in here late. I said something earlier about your video because I'm that one about the safety, about people carrying guns and stuff like that. This is a perfect example of when I said in my last video that just because you have a gun in your car doesn't mean you're going to make it home. So that's a Smakovich legend. What's up? Don't talk about Smack Club. Yeah, but I mentioned that in the live stream earlier. It just is a perfect example. That video today you did is a perfect example of just because you have a gun doesn't mean you're making it home. Shit's going to happen. It's a dangerous job, and people need to realize that. No false sense of securities, in my opinion. He's sharing the #1 channel. Yeah, he's #1 channel, my ass. But yeah, so. Oh, you're going to make another video about that as well? Nice. But that story today, it proved my point on my video. Perfect example, it proved my point that it's a lot of people get that false sense of security on some of these issues, and and to be honest with you, Dustin, in my personal opinion, you should just give up the wallet. There's nothing in your wallet that you can't replace, and just give up the wallet next time. Especially when you got to reach for a gun. They already got one pointed at you, and you're reaching for one. You're never going to win that battle. That's for damn sure. So just give up the wallet. That's what that's what I would have done. Yeah, I saw somebody mention that about having a two wallet, and that's a trick for you guys if you didn't know. And that's a popo trick actually. Popos do that. They have two specific wallets, so they don't give up the wallet with their badge in it. So they carry two different wallets. It's a popo trick. But yeah, that's that just sets some people, like I said, some people just get that false sense of security with the weapons and shit, man. Like I said, there's nothing in a wallet that can't be replaced, unless you like. I don't know how California and their DMV works, but fuck, if it works anything like our DMV, maybe it was worth it to keep your license. I don't know, man, but I'm not trying to make fun of the situation, but it's just one of those perfect examples that. You're not guaranteed. Doesn't matter what you have in that car. You're never guaranteed, and it's going to be a dangerous job regardless. So, it should beat the professor to what? Oh, and I want to thank everybody that's jumped in today. I appreciate the support and showed up. Like I said, I'm just doing a lot of these, trying these lives at different times to see when the best time I can get everybody to come in and have some fun. And the video on tips and tricks and the title is a hit. Yeah, no shit, bro. And that's another thing people really don't realize. You have a lot of people that is it a dangerous job? I carry this, I carry that, I carry this. But a lot of people don't realize just sitting in your car is the most dangerous thing about this job is driving 8 to 12 hours a day. That's more dangerous than fucking having a scary customer in the back seat. It's just driving in your goddamn car. More people die in car accidents than ever get shot all year long. So just driving alone 12 hours a day is fucking dangerous. And so, hey, what's up, Lightning? How you doing today? How you doing? Best time. Yeah, I did one last night. I did a real short one last night. I think it was last night. Was it last night? Yeah, it might have been last night after everybody else did theirs. But yeah, I just been trying, and I didn't have very many people in that one last night. I actually have more people in there now than I did last night. So, hey, what's up, Uberman Taylor? Glad to see you're back. Glad to see you're back. I'm doing great, man. I just woke up and saw a couple videos. I want to come out here and say some real quick things about it. Yeah, driving accidents are number one. So, when all these people talk about, I got my brass knuckles, I got my stick, I got my spray. Your car is more dangerous than any, just as dangerous as any customer. So, when you're out there 12 hours every day, that's probably the most dangerous part about the job. It's just driving. More like I said, more people. More people are killed every day in car accidents than they ever are shot. So, you have more chance of dying in a car accident than being shot. Oh, so. Oh, you're gonna go live soon too? Sweet. Do a video on what? Dangers of driving video. Oh yeah, for sure. I can do a video on that. Good idea. That'd be one. But tonight's video is going to be, just so everybody knows it's in the room, tonight's video will be the Tournaments of Champion Jeopardy. So just so you guys know, that's going to be on tonight's video. So, but yeah, I'll definitely do a video on driving. That's for sure. And that's that one thing, that's the one thing a lot of people don't realize is they're more worried about getting that scary customer versus, being splatted in a car accident. I know there was multiple times when, and that goes a perfect example of how I lost my job. How I lost my driver job is because another driver thought it was okay to ram me into, try to ram me into a set of parked cars. So that's I'm a perfect example of that as well. I could have crashed into the parked cars. I could have let him crash me into the parked cars, possibly hurt myself, possibly hurt my customer, go through the whole insurance, the whole this and that. But what I chose to hit his car to get him to stop. It was a judgment call at the time, and it could have been handled people could have did it multiple different ways. I chose to hit the guy's car. It ended up costing me my job. But that's one of the dangers. It's just people, don't pay attention, and they're so quick, especially here in Vegas when you're in these tight spots and you got, all these drivers fucking running around here trying to be the first one to get their customer. So yeah, driving is definitely more dangerous than any customer, just about any bad customer. Yo, what's up, Lake County? How you doing, man? Thanks for showing up, bud. Appreciate it. Yeah, right. Especially when you're trying to make $60. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Even me with my deliveries, there's days when I've come home with $30. I was out driving around for 6-7 hours, and I come home with $30. It's $30 worth risking my life of dying in a car accident, especially at nighttime. And you guys know, anybody that drives at night, you're looking at 3 in the morning. That's when the drunks come out. So then that ups your risk even more. Oh, damn, you have a live stream going, bro? I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I don't mean to do that kind of stuff, man. I don't want to jump in and mix it up with anybody's shit. But yeah, that's one of those risks, man. Even, those people that drive late at night, 2, 3 in the morning, that's when all those motherfucking drunks come out. So then you're even worse of getting ran the fuck over. Which rideshare? Oh yeah. Oh, Lake County. I don't know if you got here a little late, man. Got a video tonight. Will be Tournaments of Champion Rideshare Jeopardy. That's gonna be the one. It's gonna be the one. So stay tuned for that one. We're all rookies because we never start learning. That's true. You could, to be honest with you, I did 12,500 rides, and every once in a while you still learn something. Some will still, I thought, you'd be that one that says, oh, I think I've seen it all because I have 12,000 rides, and then somebody would get in the car and I'm like, damn, I thought I saw it all, and that shit will hit you, so. Yeah, so we're always learning something new. Always learning something new. That's for damn straight. Okay, is Nick. Nick, is Lightning, is your name Nick? I keep hearing this name Nick. So is your name Nick? Because when I was in New York City stuff, like that, everybody kept talking about Nick, and I'm like, who the fuck is Nick? When you bring that up, that's definitely true. Uberman Tampa. I don't know how these people don't tip their fucking drivers for their food. It's crazy. Oh, okay, that's Nick. Okay, now I got it. Yeah, I'm learning everybody's real name. So everybody said Nick last night. I'm like, who the fuck is Nick? All right, sweet. All right, now I know your real name. Cool. A lot of N's out there. Nick, Noah, a lot of Nicks. A lot of N's out there. Yeah, and then these chip eaters don't leave tips. That's for sure. But they want you to do all this extra shit for them, and I'm going to get me a shirt made, and I know shit, if I can afford it, and sooner or later down the road, I'm going to get me a shirt that says, I'm not your bitch on it. And so when I do my deliveries, and they ask me, fucking, did you get me extra ranch, or did you get me extra sauce? I'm going to look at my shirt. I'm not your bitch. Put it, they don't put shit in the app. Shit, they can't even get their goddamn address right, but yet they want to know if you got them extra sauce. No, I'm going to have a shirt that says, I'm not your bitch on it. And that's what I'm putting on it. All right, so you're Steve. Okay, gotcha. And I really thought, the rideshare shit was bad, man. But this delivery food, man, that'll test your patience big time. That'll definitely test your patience big time. Yep, it's gonna have a shirt that says "I'm not your bitch" on it. So when they ask me, "Did you give me extra ranch?" I'm gonna say, "I'm not your bitch." I'm gonna point at my shirt. It's like, come on. And that's what's crazy. You can put all that shit in the app, and they don't. But they'll put stupid shit in the app. They know they want extra ranch. They won't put the "I want extra ranch," but they'll put, "Can you make sure my taco has extra sauce with no tomatoes, little amount of onion? Make sure the beef is at this fucking temperature, blah, blah, blah." But yet they go and put "I want ranch for my fries" in there. It's like, come on. It's like, these people fucking drive me crazy, man. I swear. I swear. And then they wonder why, and I don't advocate anybody doing anything nasty to people's food, but it makes you wonder, like when the dude dipped his nuts in the homegirl salsa, it makes you wonder, like people only take so much bullshit before they do some crazy shit, and she got, nutsack salsa that night. And I still want to know how much of that salsa she ate. I don't ever think that came out. I want to know how much salsa she ate before she realized that her nuts was dumped in it. I want to know. That is the question of the day. Got to reach out to her and ask her how much salsa she ate. I really would like to know that. Yeah, all right. Like that dude did, dipped his balls in her salsa, It's bad enough that when you do these deliveries, you don't even need a health card out here for Vegas for that. But yet these people get mad at you because you don't want to go through their food to make sure everything is there. I'm like, and I actually had an argument with the customer about that one time. No sweaty balls, man. That's what gold powder's for. Gold Bond powder. Hey, Garcia, what's up? And that's what a lot of these customers, I've had customers actually argue with me over why I didn't check their food. And I like, it's like, don't ever argue with me because I'm going to come back at you. We all know my attitude. And I told them straight up, I had an argument with this lady one time. She's like, "Did you check my food?" I said, "No." I said, "You do realize that drivers out here don't need a health card." I said, "Do you really want, not knowing what your driver could have just jerked off, picked his ass, took a dump, wiped his butthole, whatever, and then you want him digging in your food?" I said, "That's fucking nasty." I said, "We got to remember that stuff." So, if you're missing something, just take it up with the DoorDash or whoever. But don't blame your driver because, he didn't check your food. I said, that's safety on you. You don't want people digging in their butts, touching your grub and shit. That's gross. And that's, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Customers will argue about everything. And it's like, what the fuck, man? I'm just here to deliver. I don't. Yeah, I really said that, bro. I am that. That's how I am. That's how I am. I'll even tell you a story, a rideshare story. I had this one time. No shit. I got these two girls. They got in my car, and I think it was November, so it was a little bit chilly outside. So I had the windows rolled up, and yeah, I'm super blunt, Rick. As you can tell, I'm the same way. I talk to people the same way I talk to you guys. I don't sugarcoat it. I had these two girls get in the car, and I swear to God, bro, their breath was so fucking bad. It felt like it was burning the hair off my neck. I am not fucking joking. So I rolled down the window in the windows in the car, and like I said, it was fairly chilly. They were going to the club, and that's how bad their breath fucking stunk. And so I rolled down the windows. They're like, "Oh my gosh, it's a little chilly. We're going to the club. Can you roll up the windows?" I said, "I can't roll up the windows right now." They're like, "Why? What's going on?" I said, "Your breath fucking smells so bad." I said, "You're going to cause me to have an accident. My eyes are watering. Your breath is horrible." I said, "You guys are going to the club, but yet your breath is horrible." I said, "You guys are going to kill somebody at the club." And I told them, luckily at that time I had some gum on me. So I'm like, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, our breath is really that bad?" I said, "Yeah, your breath is going to tear off somebody's eyebrows tonight." I said, "So, I said, do you guys want some gum or something to help or something?" So I ended up giving them gum before the club, but I still didn't roll up the window. I said, that shit had the whole inside of my car smelling like fucking death breath, man. I swear to God, it was gross. But yeah, I'm dead ass serious. I don't sugarcoat shit for nobody, customer or not. That's how I am. I just don't. You know, if you're funky and you're nasty, I'm gonna tell you. So I have, you know, and for some reason it's those people that have that dragon, because I don't like the smell of alcohol. That's one of the reasons why I do not drink, is I do not like the smell or taste of alcohol at all. So that smell really gets to me bad. Like that shit burns the hair out of my fucking nose. I swear to God. So I hate that. I hate that fucking smell of alcohol. And it seems like, you know, they do that shit on purpose. It's like when they talk, it's like, hi, hey there, how you doing? That's how they fucking talk. I swear to God. It just makes you want to throw up in your own fucking mouth. I swear to God. For some reason, they just got to breathe and talk on you at the same time. So you can talk without breathing on me and shit, you know, but that's how they are. It's like, it's like fucking dragons, man. You could light their shit on fire if I hit my lighter, because there's so much alcohol on their breath. But yeah, but be honest with you guys, yeah, I talk exactly like I talk to you guys. I talk to customers. There was no difference. I just went with it. Hey, what's up, Ghost Cab? How you doing, man? Thanks for showing up, Biden. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I'm dead ass straight with customers. I tell them what's up. I don't care. And that's funny you say you had a 400-pounder once that ass smelled and stuff. It's fucking crazy. We had this tournament out here. As you guys know, I drive a Nissan Sentra. Anybody that knows, you know, Nissan Sentras aren't the biggest cars. But yeah, we had a tournament out here for rugby players. We know those are some big motherfuckers, right? Well, I had 4 of them call. And I get there, and I'm looking at these 4 guys. And I'm a big guy. So then we got 5 fucking damn near close to 280-pound motherfuckers in a Nissan Sentra. First of all, about ready to blow out my suspension with all these big motherfuckers. And these guys are sitting so close to each other. It was fucking hilarious. I'm like, so I straight up asked him, I said, do you guys really love each other that much that you want to have your hand on his dick while we're taking a ride, that you can order an XL? I said, they do have XLs. And you're probably only looking to have to pay an extra $4 or $5 for that. I said, you guys are going to break my suspension. You know, you guys don't be cheap. I told them, don't be cheap, and we'll be fine. And so, yeah, so I'm straight up. I straight up blunt, man. I don't care, you know. And I think that helped. I think that helped me a lot with my riding too. My drivers, people, you know, they were actually, you know, really, they really felt that somebody actually was a real person. Like I didn't try to put on the chauffeur's hat and kiss anybody's ass. If you did something crazy in my car, I told you about it, you know, unless it's something I allowed, I didn't care. Like I said, I allowed a lot of shit, man, some crazy stuff in my car. But yeah, I like being honest with people. You know, if you stink, you stink. I'm going to tell you stink. I don't want to deal with it. You know, or if I have to roll my window down because your breath is fucking ripping off my eyebrows, I'm going to pull my window down. I don't care. So, but I never got a bad rating for that. I always got tipped, you know. Even the girls with the bad breath, they tipped me after the ride. So I don't know. So I still got a tip from those girls after I said their breath smelled like ass. So, you know, maybe they appreciated me being honest with them and shit. So. Yeah, you can know, especially in here in Vegas, you know, when it's 100 degrees outside, yeah, you're getting some funky ass people in your car. That's no joke. You're definitely getting some funky ass people. You're definitely breaking off some Febreze. So, you know, you definitely having to hit that Febreze on a regular, because your seats will smell like some serious dead ass up in there with the 120 fucking degree weather. That's for reals. That is no joke. You know, and that's the last thing, you know. You figure I'm a single guy and shit. You never know when you're going to meet the next future no crybaby, and she's going to get in my car and it's going to smell like dead ass people up in my car. And, you know, so it's like, you don't want that fucking smell in your car. It's like go to pick up a date or something, be like, hey, what's up? She gets in your car and fucking falls out because your car smells like butthole. That's fucking crazy. You don't want that shit, you know? So yeah, you definitely got to work the Febreze on Vegas, man, because this shit gets. And we all know, and this is no jab if any of you guys are European or not. I'm not. This is no personal jab at you, but I don't think those people like to take baths. I really don't. I don't know if they're just trying to save our water for us or what, but a lot of European people don't take baths. And so when they're out there, they're cruising the strip. And for some reason, they love walking the strip when it's 115 degrees outside. Any normal person knows, oh, no, I'm going in the casino where it's air conditioning. No, these guys love to, these European people love to walk the strip at 115 degree fucking weather. And then they don't believe in baths. So, they get in your car and it's like, oh, good Lord, and that's crazy. Yeah, so I don't know if it's a European thing or what, that they don't take baths as often as American people. But yeah, they will funk up your car real quick here in Vegas. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure. French girls have hairy armpits. I've heard that. So do some Italian girls. But we can always take another YouTuber's advice. Just get some eucalyptus oil, put them on the vents, and you'll have a spa in your car at all times. You don't do any perfume. I did my thing was I'm Italian, so am I, and I have really hardly no hair on me at all for some reason. But my other two brothers, they look like fucking werewolves and shit. They have so much hair on them. Even my son, which is weird because, like I said, I'm Italian. My whole family's Italian, and everybody else in my family looks like werewolves. And I have like no hair at all, like hardly at all, and shit. And I don't know why. Like I said, that's why I think I'm the mailman's kid, because, like I said, my whole family is small. I'm like 6'3", big giant guy, and my dad's my dad is 5'6", my mom's 5'8", my brothers are 5'10", even my son's 5'10", but I'm like 6'3", this and that, and so I'm like, well, man, I must be the mailman's kid. Because, like I said, they all look like werewolves. They're all hairy as fuck. I have like no hair at all. I don't know what's up with that. So dual beacon, you're a little bit of everything then. You got the whole European Union in your fucking bloodline. Well, that's cool that the people in San Francisco don't stink. That's for cool. That's for damn sure. But yeah, here in Vegas, man, when it's 120 degrees, man, these people are. So you figure you got the funky ass alcohol because people are drinking, getting fucking drunk. They don't take baths. It's 120 degrees outside, so you can imagine the smells you'll get in your car. If we had smell-o-vision back then, yeah, you all be passing out some of the smell you got. But I always had like a thing because I detailed cars before I did this. I was a car detailer. So yeah, I used Febreze, and then I had this particular type of oil that I had that now I'm starting to sound like somebody else. But it was a specific type of, and for some reason, I'm going to tell you guys, I don't know how your experience is. People love fruity smells. I don't know, in Vegas, like I said, I did the 12,500 rides, and I used the same air freshener. For some people, love fucking fruity smell. I had this one black cherry shit that, man, it got me compliments nonstop. So I don't know if it's just a Vegas thing or people come to Vegas and they like fruity smells, but I don't know how you guys, where you guys come from, what kind of air freshener you use. But yeah, people love fucking fruity smells here in Vegas. I don't know what it was. Everybody loved the fruit smells. So yeah, I had the Febreze, and then I had this black cherry like oil air freshener stuff that I used, and you guys see I smoke like fucking chimney, and I smoked in my car. And out of 12,500 rides, I only had 2 people that ever mentioned that I smoked in my car. So, who's leaving? Who's leaving? No. Well, somebody pissed Christine off? I didn't even see. Maybe she can only handle my ugly face for so long before she got sleep. That could be a reason. So, but yeah, so it's interesting the shit you come across, what people like or what they don't like, and so. But yeah, that's the one thing I can't stand is smells. I can't stand all those weird smells. Alcohol smells the worst to me though. That one really fucking I can't stand that alcohol smell. But yeah, I'm pretty blunt with people, so I don't have a problem calling you out if you stunk up my car. I don't care. Like I said, what's the worst they're gonna do? Give you a 1 star? You do fucking There's always the risk of a false report, but that reminds me, I did get deactivated one time for a false report prior to my my current deactivation. Yeah, I got. What's up, Journey? How you doing, man? You made the live? You the shit now. Where have you went to the Uber hub and asked what's up? Uber, they won't, because of the charge that I got from hitting that guy's car. Our TNC rules specifically say here in Las Vegas, our TNC rules do allow misdemeanors for drivers, but my particular charge, which was damaging a personal property, that is the one misdemeanor that they specifically put in there that will not allow you to drive. So I just happened to get the one misdemeanor that you're not allowed to drive. So that's why Uber, that's why I wasn't allowed to drive, because the TNC rules specifically state anybody that's been charged with damaging a personal property is not allowed to drive. That's what happened. Oh shit, AC went out? Oh dude, those things are expensive too. Yeah, misdemeanor. That is the one misdemeanor crime you cannot do according to our TNC rules that don't allow you to drive. So, and I don't know why. I don't even know why that matters. Still, technically, it's still a misdemeanor. So what's the big deal? People have fender benders all the time. I don't know what the deal was. So, yeah, I smoke as much as Uberman Tampa. If you guys watch his videos, yeah, we're like two chimneys when we fucking go on YouTube. We're like chimneys and shit. So, but yeah, so that's why I can't drive for Uber either. But then again, when I signed up for Uber in the beginning, when I was doing Lyft, they never, because of my other charge that I had, they never allowed me to drive. So it's like, I don't know, like I said, I think I said before, it's like, I don't know, you just happen to get the right person that's having a bad day. Guess what? You're not driving. You get a person that's in a good mood, they allow you to drive. I don't know how the fuck it works, because they both use the same shitty ass checker company, but one would allow me to drive and the other wouldn't let me drive. So I don't know. So because I wanted to do, because when I first started, I did Lyft only. But when I first started getting on these videos, I saw everybody was doing both. So I decided, okay, well, Lyft approved me. Let me go check, see if I could do Uber. And so I signed up. They approved my car. Everything was good. And then they declined my background. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why would unless that was back in the days, 2016 when Lyft kind of first got to Vegas, they just weren't doing background checks at all, lying to motherfuckers, which that wouldn't surprise me if they were lying to people, saying they were doing backgrounds and they weren't. I don't know, but yeah, Uber just never let me. Uber wouldn't even let me do Eats, so they said no to me doing Uber Eats too. So I don't know. Rideshare stress. I smoke a lot. Yeah, right. Well, that's not bad. $200-300. Well, that's good. But you can't drive for 3 days because it's broken, or you definitely wanted to make that point, because I see it like here 4 times. Or is you can't drive because they have to order the part, or how does that work? Man, these live streams go forever, man. Damn, what, an hour and 35 minutes. Oh, and like I said, I always like to say, appreciate everybody showing up. Hope you enjoy yourselves when you come in these bad boys. 5 times, said Jordan. Yeah, I know he definitely want to make that point. I saw blown up in there. Or maybe he's got one of those, his cell phone's acting up and he's sending multiple texts. I'm just glad I got some people in here that I normally weren't able to catch up in here. That's kind of cool. Like I said, I've just been doing some experimenting with the times and shit. But just so everybody knows that's in here right now, that Tournament of Champions Jeopardy will be coming up later tonight. So just so you guys know, Tournament of Champions will be coming. We'll have some new categories in there, all that good stuff. A little bit of twist to it. Well, let's go ahead and cut this one. We're at an hour and 35 minutes, 36 minutes. I'll let y'all get back to what you were doing for the middle of the day here. Getting your money, eating lunch, taking a nap, whatever you guys do this time of the day. And like I said, keep an eye out for tournaments. Yeah, it's 100 here. Oh yeah, they would definitely be starting you all day. That's for damn sure. Yeah, definitely don't want to drive one that's that hot and no AC. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. Like I said, we lost it. Oh, here I am. I'm back. Here we go. Yeah, I appreciate everybody showing up today. Like I said, it's good to get some people that I haven't had in here before. Definitely keep your eye out. Tournaments of Champion of Jeopardy is coming on. So I appreciate everybody. You guys know I love you guys. You guys are number one in my book. And we'll see you guys later on tonight. So you guys have a great, have a great rest of your afternoon. All right, guys. Thanks. Bye.